streaming. Looks like that's happening. And cool, we're starting here. Awesome. Well, let's see what we get on. What's happening, guys? Everybody's starting to hop on here.
Yo.
Yep, cool. Looks like we're live on Facebook too. So good deal. What's up, people? I'm excited. Got my boy B-Fan here. That's my nickname for you, B-Fan.
Yeah. What's up, Mark? How's it going, everybody? Cool.
Yes.
Hey.
Gonna have some fun here. Had some good stuff. So cool. We'll let people get on here. What's going on, Brian? Good to have you, man.
Always good to have you, Mark. Always good to talk. And you were just on our wake-up call this morning. And yeah, man, it's always good to see your face, dude. I love that. Every time when we do the Zoom, I love the bass back there.
Yeah. I know you're a bass player too. So you and we're kindred spirits that way.
Yes, sir. I was hoping you'd show up with the Rad shirt because that's Jim and my favorite, one of our favorite childhood movies, man. We tripped out when you posted that last.
You know that I'm friends with Bill Allen on Facebook.
Really?
The guy that played Crew in the movie.
The main dude, yeah.
Same dude.
Yeah, funny.
So I've chatted.
He's got to be old now.
Yeah,
he's got to be old now, right?
He's probably in his late 50s. But
hey,
man, I'm 48. That's young.
No, not that that's old, but I mean, he
older
was like
than
kid.
He was.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's funny.
Yep. Cool. But no, it's awesome. That's my favorite movie, man. Love that movie. It's funny that you guys love that movie too. You know, it's such a cult, it's a total cult classic, man. As a matter of fact, there's a Facebook group called Rad, the greatest BMX movie ever, and there's just tons of Rad fans in there. It's just that's all it is. It's all about Rad. People posting about Rad all the time.
That's funny. That's cool. Good. I'm glad they're honoring it. That's a classic. Should be.
There's a group for everything. So. All right. Well, what's up, everybody? Great to have you on here. Definitely going to be a great training here. I'm super excited to have my buddy and friend, Brian Fanale, on here. And for those of you that don't know Brian, he is, been around marketing. When did you start marketing online, Brian?
2005. I started getting beat up pretty bad online.
Yeah. So 2005 in internet years, that's like 72 maybe. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But and he in 2009 launched a little company you may have heard of called My Lead System Pro with some buddies who just also happen to be good friends, Norbert, Todd, and a lot of that. But MLSP has been such a staple in the marketplace for so many years, and I know you're always busy running MLSP. You guys have such a vision for marketers and, always something going on. That's for sure. And I'm always excited to be a part of it and the community. I've been a part of it really since you guys launched pretty much.
Yes, you have. Yeah.
4 months after you launched.
You signed up in 2008, right? At the end, December?
Actually, it was January of 2009. So you guys launched September 2008, and I signed up in January 2009. Okay. And the funny thing is, when you launched, I mean, I saw it. It just took me a while to take action on it because I just saw Norbert's face everywhere, and I could not stop seeing it. So I'm like, all right, I got to figure out what the heck this is all about. Who is this guy, the skinny guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
And that was. That was the rabbit hole I went down, and couldn't have been a better move. So, but it's awesome. So I'm excited for what you're going to share today. And I'm going to, turn it right over to you guys. Again, this is my buddy, Brian Fanale, great friend, dear friend, somebody I just love dearly. And I miss you, man. It's been way too long since we've actually seen each other because of the whole COVID thing, and live events have been sparse. So we got to figure out something there. We
do need to. Whether I feel like it used to be a good couple of times a year, at least once, whether it was a workshop, retreat. Of course, live the dream. At least it's been too long, man. This virtual thing is certainly grateful for it, but I miss the hug. I miss the late night banter.
Yeah.
And the connection.
There's definitely we're definitely missing that. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
So well, cool, man. I'm gonna turn it over to you. Let you do your thing, and I'll be here. And guys, my buddy Brian Fanale, can turn it over to him.
Hey. Actually, somehow, Mark, I don't know how I ended up on your hub. I'm on Mark Harbert's hub, login hub. That's kind of cool. I don't know if it's from Zoom, but that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna make you a co-host too. So
okay, cool.
That's probably why. Okay, so you can share your screen there. So we're gonna talk about some affiliate marketing, guys. That's what it's all about. Ryan's gonna get into some things, and real quick too, before we start, I want you guys to really pay attention. Brian really has a unique perspective in regards to affiliate marketing. Number one, because you guys have had well over 100,000 people have come through the doors at MLSP. So you're really able to look at stuff from a real global view and see why people succeed and why people don't, And so I always love that, that perspective, because, a lot of times we can be down here looking at something and someone up here can look down and go, yeah, I see clearly why, And so I love that. Well, it's all you, buddy.
Right on, brother. Thanks, man. Well, if you're on this webinar or this stream, guys, obviously you love Mark as everybody does. One of the most just genuine, salt of the earth kind of dudes you'll ever meet in this space, which I do think, we said we're kindred spirits. I really think, he found this community, found MLSP, we found him, and he's just someone who loves to serve. I'm honestly if I could show you some of the behind the scenes stuff or the conversations, it's always just like, hey, B, what are you guys up to? Here's what I'm doing. And he shares his stuff. Same as we on our leadership calls, transparency. And he's like, how can I serve? I'm getting results over here. This is something I'm open for a webinar, whatever you guys need. I want, wake up calls. I'm in, any trainings, any courses, whatever I can do to give. And that's, a lot of people talk that, at least from my experience, that you see that out there, right? Then when you get into it, a lot of people are, when they come to the community and they really see that we are about really helping people, and we want servant leaders. We want people to really level raise the boats of everyone involved. Some people will sign up and take off real quick because it's not, they want to just go make money as quick as possible. They don't care really about longevity. They don't really care about long-term relationships. And that's not our vibe. And it's not Mark's either. So it's really cool to, work, kind of lock arms and unite with someone like Mark, and being able to, he has had such a cool story since 2009. And if you know Mark's story, he got his tail whooped for years. And if you don't know me, my name is Brian Fanale. Mark introduced me there, but I just a quick, 30 seconds on me. I'm just somebody who wanted to buy my band a round of beers in 2005. If I'll make this very brief, but I didn't know anything from, I didn't grow up with Jim Rome. I thought Tony Robbins was a scam. I thought all this stuff. I was 23 years old in 2005. And I found this profession. I got on a presentation. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to change the world. I thought nobody knew about network marketing, home business. I hook, line, sinker, jumped in March 25th, 2005. And I found out very quickly, not everybody would, when I showed them the opportunity, they didn't get it. It didn't click for them. And I was like, oh, fuck, what I just do? I don't know. Is this a scam? I didn't even think to Google it. I just, took the weekend to think about it, but I didn't even know that you could do reviews or search Google for this stuff. In fact, I just put in make more money. On the right-hand side was the first time ever I saw the ads pop up. And I guess when the student is ready, right, the teacher appears. And I clicked on that ad and I went down a rabbit hole, and oh my God, a whole new path. And the reality was, literally, we were touring up and down the East Coast. I mentioned Mark's awesome bass in the background there. We were musicians. I was a broke bartender making less than $2,000 a month. And I literally was tired of telling my girlfriend, hey, we couldn't go out. And not because I didn't want to, it's because I couldn't afford it. I was doing I don't know, maybe some of you can relate. I would open a credit card, max it out, and then swap balances. Once that 0% interest rate was up, I would open another one. And I still had a decent credit score because I was never late. I was paying the minimum, which of course at that point is 100% interest. So you're never gaining any, you're never really getting any traction. You're just hanging by a thread. And so credit card 2 would max out, then boom, I'd open another one and transfer the balance over here for the 0%, pay a couple $100 to move the whole load over here. And I did that with about 7 or 8 different credit cards. And it was scary as hell. It was scary as heck. And I hung in there for 3 years. And then I learned what we teach here inside of MLSP, which is kind of, this show, guys, is going to be interactive. I don't have any slides for you. We're going to maybe talk about a boot camp that an offering that's going to be going down tomorrow. It actually ends tonight, but there is the reason why I get so excited about this piece of it is because for 3 years I was learning Google AdWords. I was spending money on franchise banners. That was the internet piece. And then my company was telling me to go run around, and I did run around the town with bandit signs. Like I had my hammer and nails 800 numbers in that I was dodging traffic like Frogger and being chased by cops going into the telephone poles with 800 numbers, CEO level income, don't believe it, don't call. That was the marketing they were telling us to do. And I didn't know any better. I did it. And I would post that stuff in Kinko's, in those cork boards. I would hit every bus station around the colleges because I could relate to them. I was, right out of college, 23. None of that shit worked. And part of the reason, 3 years later, the marketing didn't work and I wasn't working up here. I was broke. I was, found out I had some deep-seated money beliefs like many of us do, and receiving money and the relationship with money. And I started to get to work. And gratefully, I found what we call attraction marketing, permission-based marketing, whatever you want to call it. I mean, for me, it's like real marketing. It's really solving a problem. It's like the thing that really took it over the edge was learning for me from 30 grand in debt to then that very next month, like 30 grand in profit, which was crazy, was I found affiliate marketing. It was an ebook. Instead of slinging my product and trying to convince somebody to go buy this, opportunity, join me on the first handshake. And I could close and I was making sales, but I could never catch up because I was flying around the country. I was investing back in my business. And I, again, wound up, there's that 30 grand in debt very quickly. But once I got this and I embraced, guys, it's so simple. It was just a little value. It was giving away a little boot camp for free, a little 6 or 7 day freebie email boot camp that led into a little tiny ebook that was like $50 that I didn't have to write. I didn't have to set up any of it. It was an affiliate thing. I took that link and I started building my own list, and a good chunk of the people who opted into that little freebie newsletter bought that ebook. And for the first time, I was like, whoa, there's cash here. And I got paid like directly. I was like, wait a minute. Like my whole world shifted. And my business partner, Norb, read the same ebook, and we were going through the exact same thing in the same damn company. And it'd been like the blinders had been lifted. And it was honestly like, I remember reading that book and then implementing it. And like, I was in tears. I was like, people need to know about this. Right. And leading with product or opportunity is you are going to be cutting your teeth, getting the tail, your tail just beat down. At least that was my story. Because what happens is when you actually lead with value, again, just a free, in this example, everyone here probably has different audiences. For me, it was other network marketers, other people looking to get into home business or already in the business. It was quite simple. This was an ebook on how to attract leads. That's it. This 7-day it wasn't a challenge, but 7-day email series type of boot camp was information on how to get leads. And I started building relationships and closing those little $40 or $50 ebook sales, which may seem insignificant, but ladies and gentlemen, it was then I actually started making real sales because they bought something. The relationship between me and prospect changed from buyer. Like it is a billion times easier to get a current buyer to buy more stuff. There was influence there. I was solving their problems. There was a relationship being fostered so that when I said, hey, here's amazing training on how to get leads. Do you have an opportunity? They actually listened. They would actually respond. It wasn't click. And I was buying a shit ton of leads too, to get good on the phone and learn that process too. I was getting, literally I would call and be like, hey dude, where's my free PlayStation? I'm like, what? And then I had to go back to the vendor and be like, hey man, where'd you get this lead
Mine
from?
was Rachel Ray Cookware. So.
Oh, for real? My biggest one was like, seriously, like, where's my, where I signed up for a free PlayStation. I'm like,
yeah. Crazy.
This is not the way to do it. So anyway, long story short, that opened my eyes to multiple revenue streams, affiliate marketing, and leading with value, which are 3 core pieces of what we teach here inside of MLSP. And the beauty part is, Mark, we get a lot of people saying, well, I don't want to do that. I want to go promote my products and opportunity. And my first question is, how are you doing with that? Yeah. Right? Because someone who is thinking like that, I guarantee is just slamming spam. Hey, slamming anything and everything with a pulse. They're not thinking like a business owner. Yeah. Right? If I'm selling weight loss supplements, products, if I want to sell any opportunity, any product opportunity, right? People, if I have a weight loss product, I should be building an audience of people who want to lose weight. Instead of, hey, come buy my supplement, why not put together a little one-pager, a little PDF with some tips on how to lose weight and start the conversation? It's just like in dating. It's not like, hey, you're sexy, let's go back. Maybe that works 1 out of 100, maybe. But typically most women would be like, dude, that's fucking get away from me. That's really weird. Like, how about a cup of coffee first? Like, here's a freebie. Let's get to know each other. See if what you like, if what I've got is what you're digging and vice versa. And we'll start the relationship on value instead of, hey, you've got blonde hair. So do I. You're going to kill it. Let's go. That's fucking weird. And I did that for years, which is part of the reason why the marketing strategy, certainly, I'm not blaming that. I'm grateful for the course. And I certainly had to do a ton of work myself, but I did not get it planned. So anyway, Mark, I don't know if we want to go back and forth, if we want to show some stuff. I don't have a keynote ready, but
okay. The biggest thing too, that I just want to share too is, the internet marketing space, the marketing online there's a ton of noise, and I've had to weed through it myself. Everybody that's gone online and has had success has had to weed through that. You had to weed through it. Back in 2005, as you started searching, you had to weed through the mess as well to kind of figure out where you were going. I would even say it's even more so today than it was even 10 years ago. It's so much more noisier. But one of the things that I want to point out is that MLSP has really utilized their platform to help nurture leaders. And there's a lot of people that have come through the doors that have had great success in the affiliate marketing space. And MLSP has been a great way to nurture that. And one of the things that MLSP is doing, and you've probably seen it on my profile, I posted a video about it. I've had some emails go out about it, is the affiliate marketing bootcamp. It's an 8-week affiliate marketing bootcamp that MLSP is doing. I actually happen to be one of the trainers, a part of that, which I'm super excited about. And literally the cost to join it is $50. And over the 8 weeks, these are all top affiliate marketers that have gone in and have, had success online making money, specifically with MLSP as one of our affiliate programs. And MLSP has been, one of those affiliate programs where, every 2 weeks for the last, 8 years, I've been getting, a little thing. Hey, you got, deposited into your account. And it's been like the most faithful thing that I've had in the affiliate marketing world. And so I would encourage you that if you really want to learn, affiliate marketing, and you really want to learn what a lot of these people have done and are still doing, that you be a part of that. Brian, you want to talk a little bit about the boot camp and what was kind of the thinking behind it?
Well, that's awesome. A couple of things with this boot camp, guys, and affiliate marketing, just to even take a step back, is like the simplest thing you can do to start making money online, period. Okay. Norb and myself, we were kind of chuckling. It took us years before we created our first product, which happened to be MLSP. Before that, it was always somebody else's product. And that's a beautiful thing. So it's basically because you don't have to do anything. You can literally just promote it and sell it and get paid. And affiliate marketing is, you got to get out there and build your audience, period, right? Especially if you're in network marketing, you got to build your audience. And then as you build that audience, that a huge chunk are going to say no, right? That was a big, part of the reason why we created this bootcamp is to solve that problem, right? Because if you're following what we teach and really building an audience of network marketers, man, there's going to be a huge chunk that say no, like 90% of them. I was taught it was just a numbers game and off you go. Like, no, what if you could serve the other 90%, build your audience, give them something like this 8-week boot camp training they need to buy anyway, right? They've got a business. They need to learn how to make money online. They need to learn how to really market, because certainly their company is not going to teach them. Right. So this affiliate marketing bootcamp, this 8-week bootcamp, is showing you how some of our top affiliates, we've paid them anywhere from a couple $100,000 to $1.5 million documented, no hype, no fluff. These guys, it's in their bank account. Like here, we've sent them checks, physical checks. Someone deposited them. If they didn't, somebody did. Right. Yeah. So this is a way to like start, and I always go back to like thinking Warren Buffett, right? Like all of them, multiple revenue streams. There is no wealthy person on this planet that will tell you otherwise, unless there's an agenda, i.e. maybe an upline who just wants you blind to promote one thing forever and ever, because that's how they financially that's how they financially win from your efforts. If you notice, Mark, obviously we celebrate we know everyone in MLSP has different businesses. We don't care. We just want you to fly. We want you to go make money. Yeah. And if you have all your eggs in one basket, especially in 2021, if you're just hoping your company stays afloat or your product or opportunity is still there, but next quarter, even you're just playing with fire. So this boot camp is going to give you skills. Yeah. This boot camp is going to teach you how to make money, and not just teach you, like we're going to grill, like we don't sugarcoat it, man. Like we're going to get on with Mark and peel open his business and ask him, where are his biggest revenue streams? Okay, great. If you know Mark, he's got a ton of courses, right? How are you selling those courses? Yeah. Is it through email? Is it through, webinars? Is it through automations? Are there ads involved? Can we take a peek? And we'll just go down the path of like, look, here's our affiliates making money. What exactly are they doing? And what's really cool is that Mark, let me show the page real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's that page that popped up for you.
Huh, that's funny.
Yeah.
By the way, they can go to markharbert.com/bootcamp to check it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, and we got our buddy Ray, who just crossed $1 million in affiliate marketing, right? And this was all on the side. Obviously now he's, built his community and done some really neat stuff in network marketing, but do not be mistaken. This dude, just literally in the last like 30, 60 days crossed $1 million from our bank. Like here, Ray, here's affiliate marketing check for you, right? So that's going to be a bonus on what he did in affiliate marketing to get over 7 figures very much on the side. So if you look at some of these leaders, guys, a lot of these rock stars. I mean, Diane is very much email heavy. I have a very good idea of what she's going to talk about when we're like, hey, how are you making money? How did you just get to $1.5 million? And then here's Harbert, right? What are you doing in your business? I'm really excited to see what he's up to right now. I know he's got a lot of irons in the fire. He's got ads going, video marketing, there's all sorts of stuff. I don't think he's using mini chats so much as on the automation piece, but I'm excited to learn from these rock stars, right? I mean, Torres, very much automation, like hates prospecting, is very much on the automation side. And then, you look at Aaron Birch and Stacey Hall, who's the exact opposite. Yeah. Very low tech, very low automation, very high personal touch, very high social media component. And then you look at Sean Johnson, probably the most introverted person on this website, who just behind the scenes is a ninja and makes money from like a dozen different revenue streams. I'm really looking forward to his affiliate marketing piece. Right. And then you look at Todd and Leah, who Mark knows very well as well. These guys are completely out of network marketing. We kind of threw in this, a wild card here. They're like into e-commerce, video marketing. They've got an Amazon website. They very much, found their path. And that's why I love home business network marketing, because a lot of people find it's not for them. And that's a beautiful thing too. Others love it, go hook, line, sinker, go that path. Either
people start in it and they realize they love the business side, but it's not a passion,
Yeah. It's like a gateway. Yeah.
Right.
Right. And then you got Stephen Lanacia, right? Guys and gals, these two are like, from video marketing to like, the gal there, Lanacia is extremely techy. They've got their own like membership revenue going on. I'm really excited to dive into their business as well. So you have these 8 rock stars who, again, these numbers are just from MLSP, right? And they're going to just openly talk about their plans, their maps, what they're doing on their regular to generate anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000+ per month in their business. Right. And then of course you got the Ray Higdon bonus, and this is all starting like on Tuesday. And I get so passionate about this, Mark, because I know even as the most baddest closer on the planet is not going to get a very high close rate on an opportunity. Right. Yeah. So why not pick up more cash? And when I started doing this, that's the reason why I went from, on paper, the reason from broke, like I didn't change really much of anything. Like the ads were the same. The methodology just changed. Like there wasn't like a bump in lead flow. There wasn't anything. I didn't, crack the code in any of those components. It was a shift in framing. It was a shift in becoming a man of value and solving problems, focusing on building my email list and leading with that tiny little affiliate ebook that changed the game. And then honestly, you remember a little marketing system. I started selling that up front for that ended up being a $500 marketing system up front, but it was a system, a tool every home business owner like needed. It was more of an opportunity, but it was kind of like a hybrid, and it was a much more expensive before they got to the company's $2,000, $8,000, $13,000 products. We sold them a little CD that came with an application and an interview. And through that, then they were sold a marketing system, all of that being, value and affiliate type of income up front, which warmed them up and got them ready for the big time, the opportunity and network marketing component, or if you're selling coaching or whatever. But either way, if I look back and like rip apart what happened around that 2007, 2008-ish year, it had to do with not spamming about the opportunity, but actually leading with affiliate products and creating cash flow up front. And then that made it so much easier. Ironically, I know we went like a 0.8, just straight line. I want to go sell my product opportunity. I did that for years, 30 grand in debt. When I started doing it this way, kind of the roundabout way, it was like, whoa. So that's,
well, my first real significant commissions that I ever made was with affiliate marketing, and it was definitely an eye opener for me. It was something that, you're really making products available to people that are needed. People need them. And it's like very simple. Like if you're going to market online, you need an autoresponder. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And autoresponders have an affiliate marketing program. And if somebody's going to go sign up for an affiliate, an autoresponder, go through my link. You know what I mean? It's like, it's that simple, And I've always been one of those people too. Is like, hey, if you're going to buy something online, find somebody and get their affiliate link and give them the commission. You know what I mean? I've always been like that too. It's kind of like help out your fellow, marketers. But it's just been one of those things that's been a great blessing in my life for sure, is the affiliate marketing world.
Yeah. And dude, you even run your own affiliate program as well. I mean, you're giving opportunity. I mean, that's of course cool for you, but your affiliates now can promote really cool, valuable courses and products that they see value in, and they can, if they're interested in video marketing or, closing or social media, all the stuff you have, they can refer a little product, the prospect wants and needs to buy anyway. Why not start getting paid today? Because in most businesses, it's going to take a few years to really get that, that cash flow going.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And, cool. One of the, obviously a lot of the people we see on the screen have had, great success in doing it, in doing affiliate marketing. If you had to like boil it down, Brian, and cause you've had, 100,000 members have gone through the door, at MLSP. And if you really, here I am asking you, like, if you had to narrow it down, like to the people that succeed at this stuff, and the people that don't, if you could narrow it down just to like a couple points, what is it that the people that are successful do that the unsuccessful don't? Because I think a lot of people need to know those differences. And I know for me, I can say one of the things that has helped me to succeed is following those who have been successful, getting around them, figuring out their minds, mindsets, finding out what they do, how they do things. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I was going to throw two out there. And but I see Terry hi. You got so many familiar names in the room. I haven't checked the stream. Hi, Terry. I see your hand going up like every 30 seconds. What's up, guys? Good to see you.
Terry's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
My favorites.
So number one would be consistency. Period consistency, not just in publishing, but on working on yourself. Obviously, the game never stops. You got to be very careful about what you put into here, who you hang around, and consistently showing up in your business. But number two is what you just said, Mark, which is some type of mentorship, some type of getting around the campfire, some type of the power of a mastermind. That Napoleon Hill dude had figured that piece out, because I'm sure everyone on here has heard you're the average, or your bank account's the average of your 5 closest friends. We got to get new friends.
Yeah.
Like and honestly, dude, when I went to learn bass, Jim started playing guitar, started playing some gigs. He's like, you go learn bass. The first thing I went to, I'm not joking, was to Google. I put in best bassist in the world, which led me to Victor Wooten. And I followed him. I've got his autograph, got pictures with him. He's freaking amazing. Anyway, like success leaves clues. Like, why reinvent the wheel? If you're in home business looking to make money, I mean, it would be a not logical next step to find out who's making the money and just learn from them. Right. And to put the ego aside and to just maybe eat some humble pie, which I've had to do many times in my career. I still do to this day. I try to have that meal every day, damn it, you know?
Yeah.
But
well, if you're putting yourself out there enough, you're going to have to. I mean, it's, that's always, you're never going to do anything perfect. So.
For sure, man. And that would be, consistency in the business, working on yourself, publishing content, building your audience daily, all that good fun stuff. But I mean, a key here, especially with looking at this harbert.com/bootcamp, markharbert.com/bootcamp, guys. I mean, for the next 8 weeks, you're going to learn. I'm sure if you're on this webinar or this stream, there's somebody on here you recognize. Might be just this dude, but I'm telling you, these guys are powerful, man. Like they know what's up, and it's $50. And if, hopefully you've gotten so far some ideas on how people are making money with anything, with any product or opportunity, and the reality is, Mark's in this bucket. All these leaders are. It has nothing to do with the product or opportunity.
Yeah.
Right. It's the influence and the brand that they've built, and the brand has nothing to do with the colors of your website. I'm certain we're going to get into that, in this boot camp, and really how these guys and gals could hop to anything point and have cash come in. Yeah. Whether it's their own courses, affiliate products, or even opportunity, right? Product or opportunity in a network marketing company. So, man, there just hasn't been this is legit. You throw Higdon in there, who's just crossed another million, inside of MLSP. And then of course, Jim, Norbert, me, I'm certain will be playing. In fact, actually, tomorrow night is a bonus session. Guys, if you're on this, go to markharbert.com and go to markharbert.com/bootcamp. Tomorrow, we're going to hang with you, and we're going to give you guys a behind the scenes look at why we did this affiliate contest.
Yeah.
And what that means is that, guys, in October, if you're involved in this thing with Mark, in this boot camp, guys, next month will be one of the best months in MLSP, where you can earn anywhere from $540 to $1,200 per sale. And if you get in with Mark here today before the clock ends tonight, if I scroll, it's actually right here. You see this. I mean, this is legit. This is going away tonight at midnight. And if you get in, it's a very unique opportunity, very time sensitive, that we start tomorrow night, and you'll get an inside look at some of the stuff you can do tomorrow night to start earning $1,200 commissions. So that's kind of the end goal with this is to get you in so that we can give you an affiliate marketing offer that can help you get a serious ROI as you learn affiliate marketing from some of the best affiliate marketers on the planet. Period. That makes sense. I kind of just went on a tangent.
No, I love it, man. And, what I love about, these guys too, is the variety. It's like you said, there's some people, like I'm a real big guy on building an email list. To me, that's the number one. But there's some people on there that aren't so focused on that, and I look at, people, like you said, like Aaron and Stacy, who are very low tech, who, they take a very low tech approach, but they're still very successful at how they do it, and, so I'm just excited to be a part of it. I think that, the goal with, obviously people on here is your goal is you're thinking, what can I get out of this? What can I do? How can I learn? How can I, one of the biggest questions I always get asked is, how do I make money online? And, how do I get leads? And you're going to learn that on this, you're going to learn the different approaches. It's not that, all the different approaches that you have to go out and try and do all of them, but you find what works really well for you. And then you go out and execute it, and, what works really, really well for, say, Aaron may not necessarily work really, really well for me. What works really good for Lisa might be what I like, and so you find the approach that you think is doable for yourself, and you go out there and you execute it. And I think that's what this boot camp is really going to do, because it's really not difficult to make money online when you understand the foundations. And I know that this is really going to, provide a ton of foundation for people. So
yeah, man.
I'm excited about that.
We're not going to tell you, hey, you can come in MLSP and do what Mark's done. That'd be crazy. Right. But we can tell you, we're going to give you the map, right? We're going to really peel back the onion and give you as much as we possibly can. All these leaders are just so very much, like I said in the beginning, just servant heart leaders wanting to serve. They're not getting paid for this, right? They're here as part of this community, wanting to serve and wanting to help people who want to help people create income, give their families a better life. They got a passion around a product, service, opportunity, but just don't know what to do. You guys, for $50, that breaks down to like $6 a leader. You throw Higdon in there, whatever that is thereafter. And for the next 8 weeks, we've got you. Like, we're your guides in nothing but making money, nothing but make money tips. And for you affiliates in MLSP, the first 3.5 weeks of this boot camp, again, you're going to get activities and behind the scenes looks at what we're doing with an offering that you can use as an affiliate to, make $500 to $1,200. Like, it's not just theory. We're going to give you stuff to apply and implement some of the things we're going to be teaching, especially in the first 3 weeks, which is really exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, buddy.
So, well, guys, like I said, it's $50. How many of you have gone out to eat and spent $50? I remember spending $50 last week at Outback Steakhouse, and it really wasn't that great. So I'm kind of like, this is kind of a no-brainer at $50. I mean, I can understand if it was, a couple $100 or something like that. You might have to think about it, but so one of the questions is, what is MLSP? It actually stands for My Lead System Pro, and MLSP is a community basically that got started in 2008, and the whole idea of the community has been completely centered around lead generation. Really, that's been the entire focus really of MLSP, but also building leaders, building people. But it's, Brian, software, there's plenty of software. You got some of the best developers in the world Todd is one of the greatest geniuses I've ever met in my entire life. And he looks like Jesus. I mean, he really is a genius when it comes to this stuff, but you got the best software, a CRM, a membership center, a business center where you can, sell your own courses, do all that kind of stuff. So not only does it's got the software, it's got the community, and it's got the training. And I think that's why I've been here as long as I have, why I've promoted MLSP for as long as I have, because you guys really have gone overboard. You've really taken it up a notch. And every time I think, well, you can't get any better, you guys somehow, some way figure out how to make it better, and you guys have been doing that for years now. So it's pretty awesome.
Thanks, brother. It means a lot. That's awesome. Yeah. For those who are asking, we actually give you 30 days of the system through when you go to Mark Harbert. I keep just saying Harbert.com bootcamp, markharbert.com/bootcamp. You go there and we'll give you 30 days of the system. Comes with, guys, one-click software, which we might even talk about during the boot camp to position you and brand you as a leader without having to go into crazy funnel stuff and learn funnel page builders and things like that. It's pretty cool. Like, come in. If you're not a member, if you're asking that, what a beautiful gift. Because with the $50, you actually get a risk-free trial of MLSP with Mark, which is really, really, really cool. And we have live daily coaching. We meet all throughout the week. We have workshops. We've got trainings. Man, it's a good place to raise, to hang your hat. And all the aforementioned leaders we've been showing and talking about, like, got their start here. All right. And that's really, it's not me. And we don't take credit for people, don't get that twisted. We're not taking credit for anyone's success, but there is something magical here that collectively there's just people doing it, man, having breakthroughs. And
dude, that's why I'm here like 12 years later.
Yeah. Awesome, man. So cool.
That's why I'm still here talking to you, like talking about this affiliate marketing bootcamp 12 years later after I started, and there's a reason for it. This really is a great place. And I mean, honestly, there have been so many things in 12 years that have come and gone. I can't even begin to talk about how many things
you and I have seen it.
I have seen it all, man. Like I've seen some of the most whacked out like programs and systems that try to emulate what MLSP has, and they all fail. Being in business for, 12, 13 years that's a testament in and of itself that this place, churns out the type of people that it does. So I'm certainly grateful for it.
Oh, man, love it. Elizabeth, come go to harbert.com/bootcamp and we can help. We can help. I promise you we can help. And what's cool is, Mark, we've been here for over 13 years.
Yeah.
We're not in this game to get $50. If there's no value there, if you don't think we can help you build your business, make money, let us know. The team will give you a refund. It's not about that. Trust me. It's not.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, it's, it's pretty simple. I mean, you need training, you need tools. It's just, that's the name of the game. I mean, I'm constantly buying courses, training. I'm still here. I am, all these years later. And one of the number one things that I invest in is my own education. And, Facebook, we'll give you an example. Facebook just went through, a big transition in how they run their ads. And I'm a Facebook marketer. So what am I doing? I'm buying up every course, every training I can that people are, talking about the changes and things. First thing, guy comes out with it. Very well-known Facebook marketer comes out with it. It literally, the way he talks is so, detailed. So it's so detailed and so not user-friendly. So my goal is to go through this, decipher everything, and then take it to my people and teach them how to do it,
Yeah.
And, but that's really what it comes down to, so I'm constantly investing in myself too. And it's just the name of the game. You're never going to buy that one course and it's the end all be all, but it's accumulation of investing in yourself constantly that makes the difference. And for me, it certainly has. And for $50, I mean, honestly, we've all blown more money than that.
I will say that what Mark just said, guys, one of the common threads across all these guys is they are avid learners. They invest, whether it's on coaching courses, events, I just paid like $1,000 for a ticket this past weekend to get to an event. Right. I mean, guys, there is a common thread here between these rock stars. That's certainly going to be a part of that thread. Yep. So for $50, and that's the other thing, Mark, in my growing up, my mentor would say, look, there has to be a point in time where you start acting like the person or the business owner you want to become. The talk is not enough. Like you have to start really doing what the uncomfortable things that leader would do, and when he would always say that when there was an offer or a product in front of me, and I'd be like, oh, fuck, he's right. And then, a young me would be like, well, he just wants my money. You pay for it. I'll go earn it back and pay you, take it out of my commissions. And he's like, no, you got to invest. Like, that's not the point. You have to believe enough in you in this process. And this is part of the journey. And I promise you it was not a $50 investment. And I'm not, guys, I can appreciate everyone's financial situation. I'm just saying, think about it. You have to, at some point in your career, start acting like the leader you say you are at some point.
You have to, and, right? And I gotta, I tell you, like, one of the things that I've learned over the years is, in my vocabulary, the term "I don't have the money" is not in my vocabulary. It's just not, and because that was something that I learned a long time ago to get rid of. And, instead of replace it with how can I get it? It's just a different shift in mindset. But I will tell you this, like, there's nobody that will go on to have any great, significant impact without investing in their training and, continuing to get better. You're either moving forward or you're moving backwards, and, there's no staying still. There's no, stagnation, and stagnation is boring and it's not fulfilling whatsoever. So you're either going forward or you're going backwards, and, but anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Guys, a couple of quick questions. Elizabeth, we don't accept. That's a good question, actually. Elizabeth, do you have a PayPal credit card? That's a decent. I actually don't know the answer. Typically, with coaching, sometimes we can get it done with PayPal. I'm not sure. But what you could do is, if you have a prepaid, go down to the gas station and just get a prepaid credit card. Visa, MasterCard will work. But Elizabeth, let me check that. I'll actually ping support right now. I actually don't know the answer to that. And Eric, awesome. Thank you, brother. The exceptional networker, giving a shout out to the community, man. Love it. Naheem, everything, all the boot camps are actually, they're going to start on Tuesdays is the goal. But if you've ever tried to herd cats, that's going to be like trying to schedule calls on specific times on specific Tuesdays for the next 8 weeks with these leaders. So please just give us some grace. We're going to try to do it Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's what we're going to call. Like that's what you can count on starting this upcoming Tuesday as week 1. But please give us the grace and the permission to move stuff around. These guys are extremely busy, and herding cats is a huge pain in the ass. And we're going to do our best. But that's what you can bank on. But you will get, I'm sure, pop-up bonus sessions, and of course, lifetime access to all the recordings. And Elizabeth, I will, Mark, I don't know if you have Elizabeth's email, but I'm going to double check that right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll have to check. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But awesome. Well, Brian, I appreciate you coming out, man. This is really not a big decision. I mean, honestly, we're not here to like spend a whole time like trying to convince you to do it. It either makes sense to you or it doesn't, But I know that for me, I only promote things. Believe me, guys, I get hit up to promote stuff all the time. And there's a reason why I still promote stuff from MLSP all these years later. And for me, it's just, I know what this community is about. I know the guys behind it. And, there you go.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you, dude. And not just to have me out on your platform to say hi and share the opportunity, but for this, dude, you're a part of this, man.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. It's going to be fun. It's been a little, hot second since I've been on, doing some MLSP stuff.
Yes.
And I'm excited to come out and be a part of the boot camp. It's going to be great.
Awesome, man.
So,
well, thank you for having me out, brother. Thank you
for
joining us. Harbert.com/bootcamp. We start tomorrow.
Yeah. MarkHarbert.com/bootcamp. Get started. Let's do it. Love you guys. Brian, love you, brother. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys soon.